The electronics engineers have access to the shared data in Fusion. They can populate circuit boards, validate their fit within the mechanical constraints, and all the while they're using our ECAD, MCAD integration to do this. And they don't only have Autodesk tools at their disposal. With the Fusion ecosystem growing steadily, they can use the AVNet add-in, for example. It gives engineers live updates on components, including pricing, availability, or even estimates on tariff impacts, so they can streamline product decisions without leaving Fusion. At the same time, another department is working on the internal components of the air fryer using Inventor. Now, because the department's pretty big, they're taking advantage of Vault for data management. And Vault will soon have Autodesk Assistant built in as well. Teams will be able to automate tasks like updating drawings and releasing revised assemblies, all powered by AI. And Vault isn't only just getting more powerful, it's also getting more connected. Vault and Fusion will talk to each other. So when the engineering departments release changes, the information is automatically updated in Fusion, maintaining one single source of truth. Now, as all of you know, there is no design process without stakeholder reviews. And creating compelling assets for those can be a little bit tedious. So I'm excited to announce that we're collaborating with Microsoft to make this process extremely easy, which brings us to yet another demo. So let's go back to Daniel. Daniel, show us how this collaboration works.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have the air fryer design. It is looking really good, but before we move into production, we need to get approval. And for that, we need to create a pitch.
And that can be to show the upper management, people that don't understand.
Exactly. That can be tough.
Yeah.
It can be hard to get all the assets out of Fusion, copy and paste them, format them into a Microsoft PowerPoint. But here we're going to leverage the collaboration that we have with Microsoft and access it directly from within Autodesk Assistant to make that process easier. So let me give you some examples of the kinds of things that we can do. So we have the design, and what I want to do is I want to create a couple of different variants to include in the pitch. So first of all, we can see that it's starting out with what we have right now, and I'm going to ask it to do two different variants. The one is a material change, so you can see that we have this to be a brushed metal finish in a rose gold color.
Kind of fancy for an air fryer.
This next one is more of a matte gray finish as well. So these are looking good, automatically creating these images for me. But, you know, I want to actually show this in some different environments as well. Where is this going to be used, and how can I showcase that? These are things that we can also ask Autodesk Assistant for. And so here you can see that I'm going to have it to do two different versions to show these different environments. And I'm also going to create a black ABS version of this. So here you can see the first example that AI is going to generate for us is a matte black one, but placed in a more modern kitchen on a marble countertop. And then the second is to put it in more of a rustic style kitchen. And here you can see I've actually to put kitchen tools in the background. Also,
that rustic vibe.
The rustic vibe, yes. And so the next step typically would be to render out all these images, size them appropriately, but AI is going to help us with that.
Paste them in, do all of that work.
Yeah, so now...
You know how much engineers love doing that?
They don't. And the next thing we can see is that I've asked Autodesk Assistant to generate a PowerPoint for me, and now I'm going to open this Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. It's going to analyze my request. It's launching.
You can breathe, it's working.
It's
okay,
wow.
There you go.
And now you can see it's pulled all the information from the design, populated it.
And it's given it like fancy little titles and taglines.
Titled it, it pulled in all the product variants that we just asked it to create as well.
Okay, well that's fabulous. That's a real example of getting rid of tedious work and making engineers a lot more productive. All right, thank you. Don't go anywhere.
Thank you.
All right.